Morning guys. Right, obviously a different angle, just a quick one really. Basically just a real quick update. Been having a chat with Mr. Riley, Greg Riley, and we've come up with yet another idea of possibly a good group build. So this video basically is just a quick one. I'm just basically sticking the feelers out there to tell you about up and coming group builds for next year that I've got planned. A couple that you already know of, and also potential ones, and just to see what you folk think about it and give me your feedback. Now, obviously, we all know we've got the Bridge Too Far group build, which is the 16th of September, the day before it actually happened in real life. And then we have that goes through till Valentine's Day 2018. We've got the Gulf Wars group build, which is obviously ongoing, and that finishes New Year's Eve this year. And then we've got a couple of ideas. Now, the one I have already chucked out there, which loads of people come back and said they want to do, is the Vietnam group build. Now, I will do that and set that up and set a Facebook page up, you know, the usual stuff. You'll have to forgive me, I don't use Google Plus, so you know, I'm sorry, I just don't use it. It's not that I won't use it, it's just I'm not technically minded and crap at these things. So that's a definite, but I don't know the dates of that yet. I'm thinking of looking through the history of the Vietnam War and seeing if there was any sort of major battles or anything like that that took place and started on a certain date or something, you know. But anyway, that's going to be the usual group build that I tend to do of usual rules. You know, basically there are no rules. You can build anything you want as long as it's Vietnam related, any scale, you know, anything. And then I thought of an Africa Wars group build, because the Vietnam, nobody's done a group build for that for a long time. In fact, I can't even recall one being done. And an Africa Wars group build. Now, the idea I got of that is basically because I was watching Black Hawk Down the other day. Great movie, as usual. And I was thinking, you know what, we haven't had an Africa Wars group build. So I thought, you know, any Africa Wars going back to, you know, Zulu, all that type of thing, or basically any Africa War. So, you know, you've got like the Black Hawk Down, which is like Somalia and all that type of stuff, and you know, and you know, things like that. And then the one that me and Mr. Riley have thought about is a Luftwaffe group build. Now, obviously, this aims for mainly the wingy aircraft type people amongst us in the modelling community. However, of course, the Luftwaffe did have a lot of armour as well. So, hence that, if you follow me and follow my channel, the last inbox review I've just uploaded on the channel of the new Tamiya kit, the flak gun with the ICM truck. Well, that's actually got a Luftwaffe version on there, call out that you can do. So, of course, you could use that even for the armour or whatever guys amongst us. And of course mainly will be planes. So yeah, there's that. So, and then last of all, I thought, which I've already stated to you guys on here already, the I was calling it the teabag group build. Like, or a cup of tea group build or something, which is obviously mainly aimed at Russian armour and anything to do with the tea, so T55, T62A, you know, you name it, T72, because there's that much of a wide range of Russian armour that begins with T and whatever else. I thought it'd be a good little group build because everybody loves Russian armour as well at the minute. So that was another one. And then, of course, we've got Cy Kemp's railway group build coming up as well, which looks a cracking idea, although I was thinking about what I would enter and if I will enter, but I have actually found a kit that I will, when I can afford to. It's a bit pricey to be fair, but when I can, I think I'm going to do that. But yeah, so they were the ideas. So the Love Waffle one, Greg came up with the idea of Love Waffle Legends, which I thought was a great idea, to be honest. Or I was thinking of the Hun at 12 o'clock, or I don't know. There's all different names we can name it. But me and Greg will put our minds together, and we'll see what we come up with, and we'll stick that out there. Again, we'll do a Facebook page and YouTube and whatever else. So just follow this channel, follow Greg's channel. I'm sure he might put out a few updates. What we decide if we do come up with that idea. So yeah, they were just a couple of ideas of group builds that I've been thinking about, and what we could possibly chuck out there for next year. The Vietnam one is a definite. I've just got to come up with dates for that one. So that is a 100% definite. I'm going to do that one because that's had a load of feedback for that. I've also got my entries ready, which I know I'm going to enter. What I'm going to enter, shall we say? So yeah, so basically watch out for future ideas of builds that we're going to do. So of course you don't have to enter it, it's up to you, but it's just something that you can think, oh flipping heck, I've had that kit in the stash for ages, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to build it or whatever. That tends to be my sort of thinking of entering group builds or whatever. Anyway, guys, yeah, this is just a quick update, obviously, just to throw the ideas out there. I've just done it off basically in the front room, and so yeah, there you go. Anyway, hope you all well, hope you all stay safe, and as usual, may the force be with you guys.